How to stop craving your favorite food, quit sugar, quit carbs, quit pizza, quit mac and cheese, quit chocolate, and finally make yourself feel absolutely disgusted by even the thought of your favorite foods. That's where NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, comes in. NLP was actually founded in the 70s by Richard Bandler and John Grinder. I don't really want to go deep into this, but what NLP really is, it's a science on how to take control over your brain, how to take control over your thoughts and emotions. So the next video I'm about to show you is a basic use of NLP pattern. Patterns are basic strategies that NLP practitioners use on their clients, and you can use it on yourself. This is actually my favorite tip to give to people when they ask me, how can I lose weight? How can I stop craving a certain food? This is always so good and I love giving this advice, but people are always skeptical, and I assume you probably are too, because I was also really skeptical of this. NLP seems like something that's really impossible, but it really works. I use it in my life and it totally works. Don't just trust me, actually use these patterns, use the next tips I'm going to show you and explain to you how to use them, and make up your own mind.
Cheese pizza.
This is an old Tony Robbins seminar, and he's going to demonstrate how to use your imagination and make it feel so real so you can customize what you like and what you don't like. He brought this guy on stage because he said that he absolutely loves pizza and that he can't be without it. It's his favorite food, and that's probably one of the biggest reasons why he's fat.
Level of desire for this pizza.
Right now it's only a 10.
It's only a 10. It's only a 10. Okay.
It's not really warm.
Not really warm. Well, imagine it warm.
10.
10. Imagine it getting warmer.
Can imagine some mushrooms on it.
Okay, imagine some mushrooms on
Maybe
it.
a 12.
It's a 12. So imagine with mushrooms on it, warm.
Some dried tomatoes.
Some dried tomatoes. Dried tomatoes, mushrooms, cheese, melted cheese. Dripping with cheese.
Dripping with cheese.
Dripping with cheese.
Extra cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Extra cheese.
Extra cheese. What's your level of desire at that level now?
About 15.
About 15. Okay, so extra cheese. Does that help him get in that state? So let's write down, what does he do to get it higher? Write it down on your little sheet here. To get even higher, what does he do? He adds in his mind that it's really hot. He adds in his mind that it's got mushrooms. And to get to 15, he puts on extra what? Look at his face when he even says it. Look at his face. And sun-dried tomatoes, thank you. Now, think about this pizza now, and I want you to take this pizza, if you would, and put it down, if you would, to level 8. Go ahead and hold it with the other hand. Level 8. Tell me, what do you got to do to make it level 8? Plus 8.
It's not really, it wouldn't be warm.
It'd be warm.
And maybe it's just cheese pizza or...
Oh, I gotta give you, I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong ones in there.
Yeah.
There we go.
If it wasn't really warm, if it was just slightly above room temperature, maybe it'd be an 8.
Slightly above room temperature, which is about what that one is. Okay, so that's an 8. Bring it down to a 3.
It'd have pepperoni and sausage on it.
Okay. Oh, both of them there. It looks more attractive when he's got more. Did you see his face? Oh.
I just don't want to drop it.
Okay, that's fine, no problem. So make it a 3 and it's got sausage on it because you don't eat sausage or pepperoni. Because after all, you're one of those guys that has a pizza and a light beer.
I don't drink beer either.
Oh, okay, you don't drink beer either. Do you have a soft drink? Diet Coke. Make it a 0. What you should be noticing is not just what he says. Do you see the change in his head? You see a change in his breathing? His facial expressions? Is he in the same state? Yes or no? Is he even close?
And also notice here, to change our imagination, we change our body posture and change our breathing, because that changes our biochemistry in our blood, aka changes our emotions about what we're imagining.
Where is it now, 0 to 10?
0.
So 0 is it's been sitting out for now. Make it -3.
It's pepperoni and sausage, and it's been sitting out for an hour, and the grease is kind of coming out of the meat.
The grease is coming out of the meat. Can you picture that? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what if it was a cheese pizza, but it's still -3? And it had also mushrooms on it, and it also had extra cheese, but it's still -3. And it even had tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, but it's -3. How do you do that?
It's been sitting out for a while,
How long?
a couple hours.
How do you know when you look at it?
It's kind of glazed over. I guess the sugars come out from the cheese on top. It's kind of glazed over, maybe hard.
Getting hard, the sugar is glazed over on top. Anything else that makes it a -3?
Well, that'd be it.
Okay, make it a -7.
I can smell the meat kind of rotting a little bit.
Smell the wheat line.
A really important thing to notice is that you need to use all of your senses: vision, audio, smell, touch, taste, in your imagination to make this actually really work. Because if you only use your visuals and you only can see like stuff on your pizza, it's not really going to work. If you like add audio, if you imagine worms on your pizza and you hear the sound of the cheese going over them and all the disgusting stuff, I don't want to really go into it, but add all of your senses into your imagination to make it really work.
Smell the meat rotting a little bit. Where is it now?
-7.
It's at -7. Bring it down to -9. But it has no meat. It's -9. It has mushrooms. It has extra cheese. It has sun-dried tomatoes, and it's -9.
Because our brains can really feel the difference between what's real and what you're imagining if you do this right.
I'm kind of fighting the urge because I'd be smelling the rancid smell of cheese in my stomach.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Well, I don't want to throw up here. But I mean, I would get that urge.
You'll get the urge, but I won't let you throw up. Tell us when you're at -9. You won't throw up till we put you at -11. We won't take you that far. Tell us where you are now.
-8.
-8. Take it to -9. What are you focusing on? Take it to -9.
The smell,
Smell of what?
like cheese, rotting cheese.
Rotting, rancid cheese. Can you see what it looks like too? And smell it?
I couldn't even look at it.
Can't even look at it. Go ahead and look at it while you say that. Look at it. Think pizza. That's it. Just look at it. Think pizza. Tell me when you're at -9. Imagine mushrooms, extra cheese. Mushrooms, extra cheese, pizza. That's it. Mushrooms, extra cheese, pizza. That's it. Mushrooms, extra cheese, pizza. Where are you right now? Scale from 0 to 10. Mushrooms, extra cheese, pizza. Smelling the rancid smell. Look at the pizza when you think about it also. See it and smell it. That's it. Hang on, hang on, hang on. That's it, that's it. Mushroom, extra cheese. Smell it. Smell the rancid smell. That's it. Smell the rancid smell. That's it. Smell it. Smell it. There it is. Smell the cheese. You can smell it. That's it. Smell the extra cheese. That's it. Smell it. Extra cheese. I'd like some extra rancid cheese. Where are you? 0 to 10, right? -10 right now.
-9,
-9, -10. Don't go to -11. Don't go to -11. Okay. You want some?
No, I don't want it.
But remember, it's not actually just enough to know these techniques. You've got to actually use them for them to make an impact in your life. So fight your cravings this way, the smart way. Don't actually just rely on your willpower, because willpower isn't just a metaphor. It's an actual chemical inside your body that you have a limited amount of. It's a limited resource that you have. That's why resisting that cake is much harder to resist at night than to resist it in the morning. I've talked about willpower in my last video, and I hope you're going to check it out because it has a lot of value and a lot of useful information that actually have a potential of absolutely changing your life, because it did to me the same. So start your healthy diet now. Using these techniques, it shouldn't be that hard. It will be easier and easier the more you use it each time. But another tip I have for you that I actually realized for myself when I was using this is that when you're not completely, if you don't completely decide that you're going to stop and be okay with never eating that food again, if you don't do that, this really won't work. You've got to actually decide that you don't want that food in your life no more. But it doesn't really mean that you ain't gonna be able to eat it no more. It's just the decision that your brain needs to make at that time when you really want to eat something and you know you shouldn't. And if you found a lot of value in this video, click that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this on psychology of weight loss, subscribe to my channel and click that bell button to stay notified when I upload a new video.